This episode of the Lured Up podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here at the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by the community. You can join our community of supporters on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. And we offer a range of support tiers with various benefits, and all patrons will gain access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And with tiers as low as $1 a month, you can support a collective of hardworking, part-time creators who have a passion for Pokemon, podcasting, and the community over on patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. Let's do it. What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 341 of the Lured Up podcast, where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Thursday, March 20th, 2025. This episode is streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, X, and Facebook. I'm your host, Ken Pescator. That's Adam Tuttle. Yo, Adam.
Hey, trainers.
Yo.
Yo, Ken.
What's up? You know, man, ain't nothing going on but the rent. That's about it, man. How about you?
Oh, I've got a card show with Justin. This
Are
weekend.
you like super hyped, man? This is amazing.
I'm super hyped. I've put in a lot of time and effort into pricing a lot of cards, so like, I feel like I don't have enough, but I have so much at the same time.
What do you have, like an 8-foot table?
I have an 8-foot table, yes.
So Justin co-hosted the Special Conditions podcast, our TCG podcast on the network that Adam does. He's flying to New Hampshire from Texas.
Well,
Actually, is he flying to Boston? He's flying to Boston, right? Because the show is in Boston. So
Yes.
Very exciting, man. This is awesome. This is super.
Yeah, we have
cool.
a double header. We have the Collectors Expo on Sunday, and we have the Best Flippin' Card Show on Saturday.
Not in that
I
order.
did those.
Yes.
Not in that order. But Best Flippin' Card Show on Saturday and Collectors Expo on
That's awesome.
Sunday.
No, man, that's cool. It's gonna be fun to see you. See you guys
the Best
in your.
Flippin's
You're gonna
9
be
to
in
3.
your element.
Yeah, and then Collectors Expo is I think 9 to 4 or 10 to 4, something like that.
Yes, but we are streaming this episode live. If you're watching this live, thank you. We appreciate it. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, which means you get one free Twitch subscription every month. We love it if you spent it on us. Just link your Twitch to your Amazon. It takes 2 seconds, and then you get one free sub a month. We would appreciate it. But Adam, we got plenty to talk about on today's show. We're going to recap the last week of gameplay, kind of the wrap-up of Festival of Colors. We kind of recorded late over the weekend, so, we were kind of already in the midst of Raikou Battle Week, DMAX Battle Weekend, like that whole thing. But we also had Chansey Max Monday, DMAX Chansey Max Monday, which was amazing.
How's it been for you?
It's been great. I mean, it's
like the extra thick ones.
I feel like you do with Max Battles, how you get really excited for them. I'm searching out Chanseys. I'm making sure to maximize, my usage every day. I've got some particles right now that I'm sitting on because I'm going to power one of them up. But no, I love it. I think it's fun. DMAX doesn't take a special trade, so, you could just get a bunch of them and swap them or lucky swap them. It's good stuff. Shelter Spotlight Hour, the incredible Stardust grind was on Tuesday, and we're in deep depths right now. So a lot kind of happening in the game over the past week, but an insane amount of future events to kind of talk about. And we're not going to really dig into it because Niantic is now letting us know about events way ahead of time. We don't even have the April information yet, like the monthly content drop. But we already have some information on events leading into like past the midpoint of April. So we'll talk about all that. I mean, we're talking, I guess, if you think about it, with like this weekend, we've got Mega Absol Raid Day. We got the City Safaris, then Bug Out, Fuzzy Buddy Research Day, Stunning Styles, Mega Audino Raid Day, GMAX Snorlax Max Battle Day, plus this weekend is Totodile Community Day Classic. So hopefully all of your upcoming plans have Pokemon Go in them, because if not, you're going to miss something, because there's something going on nonstop. It's just the barrage. We've been talking about this for years, man. It'll never stop. I hope it never stops. Let us go absolutely nuts trying to keep up with all this stuff. I'm here for it. But finally we'll regroup on our meetings with Niantic. I had the one that I attended last week, and then this week we also had another one that Adam and I were both able to join, so Adam got to kind of hear the same level of, faith and optimism and confidence that I was feeling and expressing last week. Adam got a taste of that, so I want to get your feedback on that, Adam. And there was something alarming found in the data mines. We haven't talked about data mines in a while, but I know...
Aren't we not allowed to talk about them?
We are allowed to talk about them. It's been reported. We're covering the news. But
okay.
Look, we're going to talk about this one thing that was found in the data mines because,
And if it's true...
Look. Niantic selling,
Niantic
selling, it's all nothing compared to the news of what was potentially found in the data mines. Let's just hope that there was a typo or something, all that good stuff. Shout out to everyone who's here in the chat already. Devil's Debs is here. Monkey Bread's here. Joe just subscribed 6 months straight.
Whoa. Thanks, Joe.
That's amazing. Thank
Joe
you
is
so
in the
very
know.
much.
He's playing Pokemon Go and wants to be in the know. So he's joining us on the show.
Yes, and there's also a bunch of lurkers here, so thank you. Thank you so much for lurking. We appreciate you greatly. All right, Adam, I don't want to spend too much time on the news because...
I don't either.
There's so much going on with the calendar, but we kind of have to go through it because we've been neglecting it for the past couple weeks because we're just kind of drip feeding it to us. But let's look at some events here. We had Festival of Colors wrap up. Any shiny Smeargle for you? No, right?
No.
And any shiny Bruxish? Did you get the Bruxish? No.
I did get the one.
You got the one.
I did get the one.
I got a hundo Bruxish.
Off of research.
Not shiny, but
Really?
I did get the hundo, but I did get the shiny Smeargle. So
to me, that's just as good.
Yeah, it was
I'd
good.
actually rather the hundo because then it just causes you not to have to like worry. And it's like if you get the shiny, you get the shiny. But if you get the hundo, that's where it's at.
Catch Mastery for Archon was this weekend. Again, paired with Dynamax Raikou Max Battle Day. This was awesome. I had a blast doing both at the same time. So, the double dipping worked for me this weekend. So sometimes, overlapping events aren't necessarily a good thing. And we're going to talk about the city safaris that are happening along with, some research days. So we'll talk about that as we get there. We also had the Raikou Battle Weekend. Did you get the shiny? Or does that matter to you?
I was
Do you
able to
care?
get together with the community, and I got done too.
Hey man, it's nice because you only need 4 people, right?
Yeah. See, I was with family, and it was like I didn't want to be away from them for too long, but I knew that the meetup was at 2, so I wanted to be there. I brought my nephew with me, but my brother was like, "Hey, I need him back." Within an hour. So
we're like, I need another body for this lobby here, man. Like, hand him your phone.
He has a child account, and it didn't show the Dynamax raids. Or the Dynamax battles.
Oh,
yeah.
like parental controls are
so
stiff. Giggity.
Yeah, so I was like, great. I have got you in the car.
And you can't play.
And you can't help. So I gave him access to Ashton's account. I was like, just play.
Damn.
And
Ashton's gonna be like, where are all my Pokemon transferred, chopped up to candy?
No. So no, and it's like Ashton knows, and then him and I traded Raikous because we got lucky, and it was just a little bit better, but not great. They weren't great. That's all.
It's fine. It's fine. It's the
As
hunt.
far as and then as far as the catch mastery, with the increased chance of Kabutos and Ammonites and stuff, I was able to get 3 Kabutos, 1 Ammonite, and then 4 Archon.
Okay.
I did get the ticket, but I didn't complete it. I got to like the last page.
Oh wow.
It's like a few minutes left, and I was like, I can't complete this. I'm on my way home.
Wow.
It was like, even if I pull over, like, there's no way.
So something worth calling out here is how even 8-9 years into the life of this game, we could still somehow find a way to get excited over Gen 1 Pokemon, right? Like, Kabuto is a holdout for so many people.
I was excited about it?
I was excited about it, but no, look, I think that there's a lot of merit to the way the game is pacing when it comes to the release of Pokemon, the release of shinies, or just the commonality of certain Pokemon, because Kabuto is not a common Pokemon by any means. So pretty much my entire group was like hunting it. It's great. It's great. It's like it's Mountain Dew, right? But
yes,
that was a chase for the group. Yeah, Ammonite's great too, man. It's like
Archon's like okay.
Archon's good. I did get one shiny Archon from the event. I previously had some, so I wasn't really chasing that too much. But
I wanted a Shundo. You know who got a Shundo?
Who?
Justin.
Nice. Shundos, man.
I was like,
that's
wow,
that's
so
a powerful
happy.
force in this game. All right, but let's talk about deep depths. We're in deep depths now. We have the release of Nickit line, which is really cool. The thing is super cute. I love its little strut. It's fantastic. We got half hatch distance going right now, and shiny Clauncher is coming out of eggs a little bit more. Not for me. Actually, no, wait. Wait. Hold on. I think I did get one. I think I'm talking smack about myself. Hold up. Did I get one? Let me pull this up here. I think I might have. Hold up. Yo, I go plus the Clamperl. I did get a Clauncher. I did get a shiny Clauncher today. And I guess wait. When did I get this? Yeah, caught in the wild Clamperl. That was go plus for sure. But funky, fresh, dressed to impress, ready to party. All right, let's get back to this. Yeah, Corefish in the wild. You like Corefish? That's always been one of your pokes.
Yes.
So Corefish in the wild is kind of cool. Galarian Corsola finally got another one of those out of 7Ks. That was pretty cool. Nickit also in those 7Ks. I don't know, man. I end up.
It's kind of like Nickit or Ticket. You know what I'm saying?
A ticket
That's
or
what
Nickit.
the name of the show should be. Get the ticket for Nickit.
Look,
Ticket for Nickit. There you go.
I don't.
Or swiper, no swiping.
Because I only do like single incubator grind, I could never like have like a clean slate of eggs and be like, all right, I'm going to open gifts now to fill myself up with 7Ks. It's like I got to do one at a time. Yeah, it's annoying. It's so annoying. Cub Food Candy back in timed research, so a little bit more support for our favorite Dynamax Cub Fu, which my second one was absolute trash.
Yeah, mine were garbage.
Paid time research, $2 like you were talking about. This was pretty cool because additional encounters with Nickit. I'm still working on getting all that stuff. I still need some candies to evolve. I'm just taking it slow. Joe says it's pouring out here.
It's what?
It's pouring. Yeah, Jersey's getting crushed with rain right now.
I was gonna say, even though I know we passed it a little bit, but as far as Shundos go, I was looking through and I had a costumed Smoochum with a bow on its head as a Shundo. I hatched that, and I was like, oh, I haven't powered it up all the way. So I just powered it up all the way. It's at 1460 CP.
Nice.
I've fully powered, maxed up.
I've got 3 Shundo. I
can't wait to use it in PvP.
I got a shiny Magby, Shundo Magby that was hatched.
Hey, that's cool.
I've got a trade. Shout to Shiny Carol from Red Bank. I got a shiny Blissey Shundo, so that's super nice. And then I got the whatchamacallit, the Dialga, the Origin Dialga Shundo, which was absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
absolutely crazy.
I have the hatched Nidoran female, which I've kept a female, or I've kept a Nidoran, like the basic. I have a Shundo Voltorb, I have a Shundo Togekiss, and a Shundo Conkeldurr that I got from Community Day in Barcelona.
See, you do more trading than I do, though. I got to get on the trading.
No, but that's only
man.
5 of them. That's only 5. And I got
rare.
that from.
Shundos are rare.
That was it.
All right, this weekend, Mega Absol Raid Day. Does this tickle any jellies of yours to have Mega Absol back in Mega Raids? They got to cycle this thing. They got to cycle back through this stuff, right? This is fan service. This is just like people that missed it.
Yeah, because I don't have one.
You don't?
And that's probably the thing. Like, yeah. So I think it's probably people like myself that don't have it registered in the decks, they're like, we can see that a good solid 75% of the player base doesn't have these, we're going to go after it again and push it.
I don't know. I think that anytime, in my opinion, if I have hundos that are mega evolvable, these are my go-to Pokemon to power up. Like, I always want to make sure I'm trying to get my hundo mega evolvable Pokemon to level 50.
Yes.
So I look at this as like a great opportunity for Candy XL. I'm all about it, but a lot of people, they were just like, really? I'm not too excited about this. But you got to remember, everything's got to come back around.
They're going to put Absol in max battles, and then it's just going to break the whole system when when you have a Dynamax one and you have a Mega one. You're like, I did the same thing with
Charizard, yeah. Yeah.
I've had to try my hardest to power up my Metagross. It's been such a struggle because I'm like, I get one rare candy every time I max battle.
Yeah, but no, raid days are always fun. I we talk about the value, how you can, as a free to play player, you can get a nice, hour and a half worth of gameplay, consistently. Yep. If you're going from raid to raid to raid, you spend $5, you can make 3 hours out of it. I like these events. Nice blend, highly accessible. Mega raids also were nerfed heavily, so easy to do.
Because I'll be at that card show. I hope that at the Collectors Expo, there's a
they put your table near a gem.
Yes. Actually, I need somebody with a map. I gotta find that out real quick.
All right, well, this is something that's going to excite a lot of people because we have some new Pokemon, but the Bug Out is returning. Sizzlepede makes the debut. TCG players will maybe gawk at Sizzlepede, but the Bug Out is Wednesday, March 26th to Sunday, March 30th. Double XP, again, another double XP event, which is crazy. Increased candy for nice throws or better. Increased chance for Candy XL for nice throws or better, 31 and up. Lure modules will attract Sizzlepede during the event. Booyah! This is great. Let's talk about this for a second, because we've talked about gating Pokemon behind eggs, gating Pokemon in raids, gating Pokemon in research. Lure modules will pull this in. So this is something where you can make a community about it, do a little grind session. If you have like a tri-stop or something like that, this is a great opportunity to kind of grind a new Pokemon, which is pretty cool. Increased chance to encounter shiny Wurmple and shiny Venipede. Everybody loves the purple Wurmple. If enough Pokemon are caught with help from a single lure module, additional Pokemon will appear near the lured Pokestop. This is a pretty cool mechanic.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the criteria is going to be. Like, where's the Sylph Science when you need it, right? But this is a cool thing that, again, you have a tri-stop, get some people together, throw down some lures, everybody's catching. It's a nice way to kind of just be a little bit self-sufficient here, which is kind of cool. Sizzlepede and Scorch line here is in the game. 50 candy to evolve up to Scorch. And we got, of course, a bunch of bugs in the wild, and they can all be shiny. Caterpie, Weedle, Wurmple, Nincada, Venipede, Dwebble, Joltik, Grubbin, Dewpider, Nimble, and Cutiefly. I still need that Nimble. So for me, this event is about Nimble. Is there anything here you're looking for?
I need Nimble as well, and it's like I just want it. I want it.
There you go.
That's the chase. That's the chase. You gotta have it. You gotta hop to it like a grasshopper.
Yep. Sizzlepede also going to be in 1-star raids. Make sure you're maximizing your gameplay. Use your free passes. Get out there and do your 1-stars. Pull
take
over.
Your friends like when they remote raid for you and they're inviting you. Take that opportunity. Spend the money. Get the Sizzlepede.
Are you saying remote raid a 1-star? No, that's the opposite.
You never do it. I invite you all the time, and
dude,
you never.
That is literally the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm saying don't do remote raids. Pull over and do the 1-star with your free pass, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's like,
yeah, but come through with your homie.
Give him money.
Send you the raid.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm not doing a Vaporeon, Adam. I'm good. It's like, Adam always sends me the weird stuff. Beedrill, Scizor, Cleavor. and 3-star raids. Cleavor, this is a good little shiny chase here. Beedrill and Scizor, you gotta, Mega Evolve, get some Candy XL, there you go. Field research task rewards will give you Scatterbug candy, which is kind of cool. So if you're trying to power up some shiny Vivian, there you go. There is free timed research. Timed research includes 1 lure module and encounters with event-themed Pokemon, including Shedinja, Sizzlepede, Cleavor, and more. Okay, so now we have Sizzlepede from lures, we have Sizzlepede in 1-stars, and we have Sizzlepedes from the free timed research, which is a good thing. $2, this is what you're getting. 1 lure module, 2 premium battle passes, and additional encounters with Heracross, Sizzlepede, Cleavor, and more. But look, a lure module, 2 premium passes, you're paying $2 in, you get the story, the amazing narrative that they put behind these field research, timed researches. They're like, catch 3 Pokemon. It's like, man, that story was great. It was so good. Tell me again. Tell me that one again.
I missed it the first time. Yeah, wow, Trainer. Thanks so much.
Go back on the page. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Let me read that. Let me read you this page again. Catch 3 Pokemon. It's like incredible, incredible narrative. No, one day, right, Espeon Willow. One day they'll put a good story back into man. Remember what was that? That the season when like the key art was like the giant doors that you were like in a cavern, and like they had these branching stories with the leaders, and all this incredible stuff was like tying back to each other. It was like, man, we got a narrative. And it's like, nope, now the narrative is spin 5 stops or catch Pokemon in 7 consecutive days. Yo, time, dude, that masterwork, dude, time gates, bro, the worst. New avatar items looking buggy. Sizzlepede boots and jacket. They're going to be collection challenges and showcases. Bug out. Pretty cool. All right. This is, a lot of shiny chances. That's what's important, right? Just have a little funsies. We're not. Yeah. Leo in the chat says, powered up my GMAX Hundo Blissey, making it my tank with Max Guard and Max Spirit all at level 3. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
You don't even need attack at that point.
Dude, it's like,
I didn't even think about that. You could literally hold out the entire team by being like a healer. Like
I'm telling you, dude, get those Greedents out of here. Goodbye, Greedent. Move in Chansey.
That's so cool.
So
I didn't
good.
even think about that. Thanks for saying that in the chat. We appreciate that.
Well, dude, I mean, like, think about the power of Max Guard is going to be based off the hit points. So more,
you just evolve it, so you've got so many more hit points. Oh,
yeah, man, that's good stuff. That's the good stuff. Absolutely. All right, so bug out, first major new event coming out. We're still in March, right? But let's again, we're going to move quickly through this new stuff because we've been ignoring it. Fuzzy Buddy Research Day. This is a different vibe of key art for this one, where it shows real life trainers with, kind of the Pokemon. It's like really showing this immersion. This was kind of in the trailer for the Might and Mastery, right? They showed like people exercising, exploring. So this is kind of a callback to that original trailer, which is pretty cool. It shows the Pokemon interacting.
Exploring and exercising?
Dude, I will be all 4 of these people this weekend. I'm going hiking this weekend, so very exciting. Very excited to do that. We're going to the
and really the chase in this is
waterfall up in I don't even know what town it's in. South Mountain Reservation up by Milburn. But
you have a blast. Make sure to catch plenty of Pancham.
I will. Fuzzy Buddy Research Day, Saturday, March 29th, which is also during City Safari. So we'll talk about that just as we get to the bottom of the blog here. 2 to 5 p.m., Teddy Ursa, Cubchoo, Pancham, and Stuffle. Yo, I am so good on Stuffle, bro. Get out of my face.
My nose is a little stuff.
Sentret, Slackoth, Bidoof, Mincino, and Bunnelby also in the wild. Another $2 ticket here for encounters with Teddiursa, Cubchoo, Pancham, and Stuffle. I guess Pancham is a holdout for a lot of people if they're not eggers, right? If they're not going after strange eggs, right? Pancham, could be a holdout for some people. So if you look at the bottom of the blog here, it says, note to Pokemon Go City Safari participants. And the City Safari is this weekend, the 29th. It says, trainers participating in Pokemon Go City Safari on March 29th won't miss out. The Fuzzy Buddy Research Day field research will take center stage from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Okay. Hold on. Hold everything. So you're telling me I fly to Milan, right, to play the whole day in my City Safari, and I'm going to lose 3 hours to catch Stuffle. Thoughts? Yo, I'd be so salty. It's like they're like, you're not going to miss out. I'd rather miss out on Fuzzy Buddy Research Day than miss out on 3 hours of City Safari spawns. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know.
And because when I went to Barcelona, the Safari, whatever, I think it was a City Safari, the research reset.
Yeah.
So it was and I was so confused. I was like, I have to do this all over again.
Yeah.
I went through the whole city. That was
just
was a lot.
Dude, I would be mad if I was traveling to the event, I was playing on that day, and you're talking about a 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. event. You have an 8-hour event, and 3 hours of the 8-hour event are taken over by Stuffle. Ooh. Ugh. Joe, no, I'm going to Hemlock Falls up in South Mountain, right by Turtleback Zoo. Shout to my Jersey.
Shout out to the Turtlebacks.
No, so I don't know how I feel about the research kind of taking over from the City Safari. I don't know. It's just, in my opinion, it's not a good look. I don't think that I don't think many people are going to be happy about that. The attendees. Obviously, this only impacts the people that are attending, but I don't like it. I do not like it one bit. No, sir-ree,
I do not like it, Sam.
I don't. All right, let's talk about one more event before we take a break, and this is going to be the first event that's crossing into April. It says, discover Pokemon in various forms during the Stunning Styles event in Pokemon Go. Key art shows a bunch of Paldean Tauros and Marshadow, so pretty hype event artwork. Thursday, April 3rd, 10 a.m., Monday, April 7th at 8 p.m. Might and Mastery Special Research continues, so this is the second month of the new season. Trainers can complete tests to earn golden raspberries. I'll just stop there because how great are those rewards? Fantastic. Special Research Story Striking Shadow. Special Research Story A Striking Shadow will be available to all trainers for free starting April 3rd. Trainers who complete the special research will earn an encounter with the mythical Pokemon Marshadow. The special research will not expire. You'll be able to complete it at your own pace. Fine print. If you already have your Marshadow from GoFest Special Research 2024, you will not get a second Marshadow. You will just get Marshadow candy. So,
that's unfortunate.
Well, that's what they've done in the past. They've done that where they carry over,
this is true.
Remember they did that with, they did it with Mew. You know what I mean? They've been doing it for years and years and years and years. But just be aware that no second Marshadow. Event bonuses, 2 times XP for catching Pokemon. Another XP event.
We'll stop there. There. Yeah, who needs XP?
Are they prepping for level 60? Is that what's happening? Or is this just...
I thought we were going to level 50.
Increased chance to encounter shiny West Sea Shellos and shiny East Sea Shellos in the respective regions. You get the ones you normally get, so no crossover there. Pokemon debut, this is pretty cool, and unfortunately our wallets aren't going to like this one. The Wild Bull Pokemon Paldean Tauros will make its Pokemon Go debut. The combat breed form in the Iberian Peninsula, which is pretty awesome. Blaze breed in the Eastern Hemisphere, Aqua breed in the Western Hemisphere. So gated Paldean forms of Tauros. 3 different forms of the Paldean Tauros in 3 different regions. So that's pretty cool.
Yes, but listen, that's good because we haven't had a chase or like something to go after in a long time.
Yeah, but
like how Lucha's been that chase.
Right, but this one is not going to be as exclusive, and I'll tell you why in a second. Wild Encounters, the Cast Forms, and the Burmese. These are holdouts for a lot of people, so that's kind of cool to see those in the wild. But check out what's in raids. You have West Sea Shellos, East Sea Shellos in raids in 1-stars. People are going to be remoting these for the shiny chase. Esper and Rockruff also in 1-star. And in 3-stars, all of the Paldean Tauros, along with Decidueye and Hisuian Decidueye. So you'll be able to...
Okay, just kidding. Forget I said that.
That's what I mean.
Is forcing you to have friends in those areas and to remote raid. That's
Bro,
what this is forcing you to do. Remote raid.
I don't want to buy remote raid passes. I will. I don't want to, but I need these. So this will probably be a thing where... just like with the Festival of Colors, there was the exclusive Pikachu that you could get in India. I'm going to pull this up on my phone right now. I got a couple of them. So I bought a 3-pack of remote passes, and I kind of just kept my eye on my friends list and just sorted by in a raid. And that's what I recommend you do with the Paldean Tauros if you're chasing that. As you're waiting for remote raid invites to come in, just keep an eye on your friends list, sort it by in a raid. Because remember, if someone on your friends list has been remotely joining a raid for a Paldean Tauros outside of their region, you can still like Kool-Aid Man into that raid off the friends list. Oh yeah, from that friends list. So. That's how I'm going to be playing it because I need one of each. Obviously we'll be getting plenty here of the Aqua, but give me one Blaze, give me one Combat Breed. I'll call it a day. There's no shinies right now, so it's just more about putting in the form in the decks. That's all I care about. Field research, time research here. There will be a free and paid. Again, everything's has a paid component to it. I kind of like, though, that they're keeping it to this $2 price point, right? Because they could probably make some of this stuff $4.99 just by like throwing a couple extra passes or a couple extra bits of consumables to it. But they're keeping things at $2, which is kind of cool, I guess. The lesser of whatever evil. But for
premium, it's like if you want it, you can get it. It doesn't feel bad. I think I've purchased more of the $2 options
than a $5,
and then a lot less of the $5 options.
Yeah, but 4 premium battle passes, a lucky egg, a star piece, and then the encounters. So you're getting 4 battle passes out of it, right? You're getting a lucky egg and a star piece. I still buy lucky eggs.
East and West.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
So that's a big draw.
Yep. And I mean, it's I don't know how many encounters they're going to give you, but I'm still buying lucky eggs. So I do feel value when I have a bundle or something that comes with lucky eggs. I'm down. Like star piece, it is what it is. I ran one during Shelter Spotlight Hour, but I've got 31 million Stardust or something like that. Like I barely spend it. I spend it on purification and my level, my hundos. That's pretty much it. Showcases, web store bundle. Go ahead.
The web store bundle, like you're just saying. The Stunning Styles Ultra Ticket Box will be available for $1.99, or the equivalent price tier in your location. It includes an event ticket and 3 bonus Okay, revives, max revives, bonus max revives at no additional cost.
Dude, what?
That's exciting. Get excited.
Why do they do that?
Why? Like, what?
Why is this not a battle pass? They always give you a free battle pass when you buy the ticket in the shop. Who cares? Who cares? Who's gonna look at this?
That's like adding 3 potions at no additional cost.
Look.
I just will delete them.
I'm gonna buy the stuff at the store level, the web store anyway. Like, you know what I mean? But why not give me a battle pass? every time I buy a ticket, it comes with a battle pass. Now they're giving me 3 revives? Dude, that's like, you could get that from spinning one stop. I don't understand. Sometimes, dude, sometimes I just don't get it. I don't understand. All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk Mega Audino. We'll talk giant GMAX Snorlax Max Battle Day. And then we'll kind of dig back into the conversation about the Niantic meetings we had, and Scopely, and Adam definitely wants to talk about this thing in the data mine. So we'll be back right after this. Hey, chat. Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
chat. Hey, buddy,
Unbreakable, making the Kool-Aid Man a thing. Absolutely. That was Unbreakable's term. She was the one who first called it Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man used Ice Beam. It was super effective.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm willing and ready and able to get right back into this.
I want to take a nap.
Not me. I don't know what that means.
I rolled my D6. I got a 4. All right, we're back in it. Let's go.
All right. And we are back from our break. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. I want to take a moment to give a shout out to some of our patrons. Huge thanks to our gym leaders, Ben, Haldy Counselor, Matthew, Noggin Dude, and Sushi Slayer. Shout out to our newest patrons of the week. We appreciate all of y'all. Special thanks to our executive producer, Xander, as well as the other executive producers on the network, Monkey Bread, Trainer Mystic, and Kate the Cons. Thank you, y'all. We appreciate you so much. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with us, grab some merch, send us a message, listen to all the shows on the network, and and just check us out at PokemonProfessor.com. All right, Adam, we got 2 more bits of news. And
these are exciting. I'm going to roll with this first one, though.
Well, go for it.
Mega Audino makes its Pokemon Go debut in a raid day. I'm very excited for this.
Is it because of the Stardust, or are you just like okay? I was gonna say,
no,
what is it?
I literally just like Mega Audino. I like Audino in general. I've been trying to get a Hundo or a shiny.
It's a good shiny. It's a good shiny.
Yes, and it's like I'm okay with doing a bunch of these raids. So Saturday, April 5th, from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, Mega Evolved Pokemon debut, Mega Audino. And if you're lucky, you're going to get a shiny one. If you're lucky.
I'm going to get a shiny one.
I know, I am too. The event bonuses, remote raid pass limit increased to 20 from...
How lucky they're going to let me spend more money. Thanks.
I know. I feel so privileged. For April 4th, 5 p.m. to Saturday, April 5th, at 8 p.m. PDT. Receive up to 5 additional free raid passes from spinning gym photo discs for a total of 6. Increased chance of encountering shiny Audino from Mega Raids. Oh, snap! You're going to get one too.
I'm going to get one. I'm sitting, hold up, let me pull up my phone real quick. I got 3 Audino right now. One lucky. I got a 420 Audino. But I got a couple shinies. I got a couple shinies, man. I'm going for it. All right, enough flexing. Go ahead, continue.
Starting with the event and continuing afterwards, Audino will be able to learn the charge attack Moonblast.
Moonblast.
That's exciting. Trainer Battles has 110 power. Gym in Raids has 130 power. There's an event ticket. Ooh, sweet. Spend more money. For $5.
I agree with this purchase. I do agree with this purchase.
This is good. That grants the following bonuses: 8 additional raid passes from spinning gym disc photo. Oh my god! For just spinning a stop for a daily total.
Got to spin a gym, not a stop.
Gym, whatever. Increased chance to get rare candy XL from raid battles. Oh, I'm just messing this up. 50% more XP from raid battles. Double Stardust from raid battles. These bonuses will be effective on Saturday, April 5th from 2 to 5 p.m. So just because they're giving you the early availability on April 4th doesn't mean you're going to get the extra Stardust and the XP until April 5th.
Yeah, to the actual event
A
itself.
little cheeky. But trainers will be able to purchase and gift tickets to any of their Pokemon Go friends that have achieved a friendship level of great friends or higher. Please note that purchases, including those made by other trainers, are non-refundable. So only send tickets to your friends that you actually like. Timed research. A free timed research opportunity will be available during the event. Complete the timed research to earn the following rewards. Some Stardust. Okay, 10,000 Stardust. Plus 1,000 additional Stardust for completing a raid battle for a total of 2,000 Stardust, 3,000 Stardust with the event ticket, and more.
It compounds.
It compounds.
I
Okay,
agree.
so
I agree with this purchase,
you're
man.
paying $5 just to get a ton of Stardust.
No, you pay the
but only
$5 to
if
do
you're
a bunch of
getting
raids.
Well,
I
that's what I'm saying. If
like
you're
this
gonna
ticket.
do the 14 raids, the ticket is worth it.
I agree.
If you have
I
the
agree.
ability to do 14 of these, the ticket's worth it.
I agree. I think that
but-
this is a good one.
So here we go. Pokemon Go web store, the Raid Day Ultra Ticket Box, for $5 again. So you're not adding anything more. It includes both the event ticket and a bonus premium battle pass at no additional cost.
All right.
All
All right. So again, it's not a lot, but this is worth it. This would make me, for sure, not buy this in the in-game shop and go to the web store to buy this, because that's a free pass. I have value in that, so I dig it. I think this is the way to go. If you're sending me to the web store, make it worth my time. I don't think it's anything different. Like when I go to the web store, I buy stuff on the web store all the time, right? But when I'm out at an event and I tell people that are in the community, like, just buy it from the web store, some people like have a meltdown because they're so unfamiliar with buying things from the web store. So I get it. So if you're going to
What
be
do you
sending people,
mean?
yeah, they're like, web store, what's that? It's like,
I have to log in.
this is where you should be buying. Yeah, where's my password? This is where you should be buying your stuff, because the value is higher, and all that good stuff. All right, I'm pretty hyped about this next piece of news, but again, we're at April 19th now. This is way out there. Don't sleep on this giant opportunity. Gigantamax Snorlax emerges in a new Max Battle Day, so this is exciting. I love GMAX. I mean, we saw Kingler draw people, right? So, like, Snorlax is going to draw
everyone. This is like dropping Rayquaza.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
Like,
Saturday, April 19th, Gigantamax. 40-person lobbies. I think that they're giving us this much heads up because they know you're going to need a lot of people.
Yes. Yeah, this is going to be like, you're going to need a dedicated, like, a healer on every team, because you're going to get wiped every single time. So you're going to need these. Like, this is why we're getting Chansey right now. So evolve it into Blissey, max its HP, defense, X Spirit, and max guard. Be ready to help your team.
Dude,
you're going to need...
People were mad that that we're not getting Machamp before Snorlax. They're like, really? We're getting Snorlax before Machamp? It's like, come on, man. It's not that big a deal.
Here we go. So you could still have, I'm sure you have a Machop or a Machamp already that's decent.
Yeah,
so
just give
power
the
that thing
GMAX.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go after it, or use Excadrill, right? Because it's ground type hurts it too, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
am I
No.
mistaken?
Yes.
But
no.
I have 100% failing, so I'm maxed that out. Like, that's where I'm going. So y'all can hate me for that, but
so
like, there are fighting Pokemon.
Here's the thing to pay attention, though, because this is where some people's hopes and dreams of participating in a Max Battle Day, kind of a GMAX Max Battle Day, fall short when they don't take advantage of the ticket. So be aware that the free-to-play experience of a GMAX Max Battle Day is pretty short-lived. If you play your cards right and carry over your max particles from the previous day, you could do 3. So if you're heading out there to play for 3 hours, you might be done in 25 minutes after you do your first 3 if you're playing free to play. So event bonuses, max particle collection limit increased to 1,600. So remember, these are 800 each. So you carry over 800 from the previous day, you could do 1. You pick up another 1600 on the day, you could do 2 more. There's your 3. All power spots will host Gigantamax battles. Power spots will refresh more frequently. 8 times max particles from power spots and 2 additional special trades. Oh yeah, Leo in the chat says Campfire, you do get like 800 max particles on sign-in, so if you check in. So, but again, you have to have a community, you have to have an ambassador, you have to have that. So if you have that, make sure you're taking advantage of it. But the following bonuses will be active from the 19th, active on April 19th from 12 a.m. to 5 p.m. So start early. 2 times max particles from exploring and quarter adventuring distance to receive max particles. This is how you're going to keep your max particles filled, is going to be by walking. You get your timed research for a Dynamax Machop, which is pretty cool. Again, people upset that GMAX Machop isn't available, or GMAX Machamp isn't available, but they're giving you a Dynamax Machop. Dude, I'm still bringing my Dynamax Charizard ahead of my Gigantamax Charizard because my Dynamax Charizard is the better IVs and a level 50. You know what I mean? So it's like, you'll be fine. It's not gonna be the end of your day. But if you spend $5, so now this is a $5 ticket, similar to the raid day. We had all these $2 tickets, but then on raid day we have a $5 ticket, and then we have a $5 ticket here for max battle day. You get a max mushroom, 25,000 XP in the timed research, and in the following bonuses: double XP for max battles, and the max particle collection limit increases to 5,600. There you go. You want to be able to extend your gameplay, this is how you do it. It's $5. Skip your cup of coffee that day.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Yeah, because I mean, you're getting a max mushroom too.
Yeah.
Like they know how difficult GMAX Snorlax is.
Well, I think this is going to be fun, and it's going to be difficult in a different way. But in a different way, though. Yes. Like, it's not like you're going.
In it's going to take so long because it has so much hit points,
right?
So much defense.
Like you're
going to need a strategy walking into this.
You hit the nail on the head last week with Raikou, that Shadow Ball Raikou, dude.
Yep.
It was a joke. Like you couldn't beat it. You couldn't beat it. I don't think we even tried. It was the first time it threw a Shadow Ball, we were like, all right, we're out, pack it up.
No, and that was, I think that was the coolest thing, because we were all talking about it, and it's like, as soon as it hit once with Shadow Ball, it's like we had, it was like 12, it was like 6.
Yeah,
2,
exactly.
1.
Boom, boom.
Like, it's just me.
Rah, rah, rah. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. No, it's I think this one's going to be a race to the clock, right? So what is it after 6 minutes or something like that in the max battle? The boss goes like ballistic and starts nuking everybody. So it probably will be a race to the clock. So like Adam said, make sure you have your dedicated healers, and I think it's probably a good idea to have 2 attackers, a healer, and then maybe one person kind of in a hybrid role. Per group of 4. I think that's probably the approach I would recommend for sure.
Let's take advantage of the chances right now. Like if you're watching this or listening to this right now, take advantage of the chances now, and then re-roll them with friends. Try your hardest to get a good IV one.
Yep.
Like if you can get max defense and HP, like that's all that matters.
Yep. Totally. All right, so that's the news. Lots of stuff going on. We'll put a link in the description if you want to subscribe to our Google Calendar. But there is just the rest of March is absolutely packed. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick for our video viewers. One moment. Where is it? Here we go. So we do have a Google Calendar that has the entire Pico calendar mapped out on it, so you can, kind of plot your weekends, plot your life out. It's crazy to see how much stuff is going on. I have like all the different raid cycles and raid bosses all mapped out on that as well, so the link for that will be in the description if you want it. All right, let's back up a bit and talk about the meeting with Niantic that we had earlier this week. When was that? Was that yesterday? When was that? No, that was yesterday. It was last night. was last night. So we just had the meeting last night with Niantic. Adam, this was the first time this was my second meeting about the Scopely with them. This was your first. What was your hot take, and kind of what was your thought process going into it, and then did that change over the course of the call?
Thought process was kind of jumbled because I had gotten out of work, so I was like trying to like get home fast enough, and I didn't make it, so I had to like pull over, and I was in a parking lot while joining, so it was a little hectic for me at first. My expectations going in, I don't know what I wanted. I don't know what I was after. All I knew is I just wanted to hear like their sound, their voice, and just get their like vibes, if that makes sense.
And did they kind of
did they
relate? Me too.
And I know you're like super positive, but just how they were talking, I don't know if I had as much confidence as I had prior to the meeting.
Oh, interesting. Now tell me why you feel that way, because I think that they definitely had, a little bit of a cavalier vibe, right? They were really like so confident in their positions, like any question that was getting thrown at them, it was like just kind of, I don't know, everything had a simple rebuttal.
I feel like everything had the answer already in place. It was almost like they read every single article, paid close attention to every single question that was thrown.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want them to do that though?
No. I know. But like, I don't know. I still have.
Is it just cautious optimism? I don't even know what
questions I want to ask. I don't even know what questions I would want to ask in addition. But I don't know if there's something I could ask that would make me feel at ease.
All right. So just to recap the meeting, it was another 30-minute Q&A session with Niantic for the creator group to allow them to bring concerns, questions, comments from their their personal stuff or their community. Surprisingly, just like the first call, some of the creators pretty quiet. They just were there lurking, weren't talking. You can't put me in front of a microphone and not have me talk. So I had questions. I had a laundry list of questions going into the meeting, especially coming off the second one. And I think one of the first ones, and I don't have direct quotes in front of me, so I'll paraphrase right now. But the one thing I brought up to them, and it was more of, I just wanted to get their comment, was when I put on Reddit that I had met with them and they had this, very incredibly positive and optimistic approach, right? Everything was going to be okay. Everything was going to be the same. Nothing's going to change. It's the whole team. Everything's going to be great, rose-colored glasses. And a lot of people on Reddit and on other platforms as well were like, look, this is what of course they're going to tell you that. Every acquisition follows this immediate honeymoon phase, and of course they're being told everything is going to be okay, and then as soon as the employees finally get their bags unpacked and start to stretch their legs, they're out. And that's kind of like a corporate doublespeak kind of thing. So I asked them that. I brought that up to them. I said, what's your response to the community feeling like, you're just kind of pulling the wool down pretty tight on us right now just to like make us feel like we're, everything's going to be okay. And they simply reiterated the fact that Scopely's approach is allowing these games teams to run in an autonomous way. And they just kept making it clear that they didn't purchase Pokemon Go to change it. They didn't purchase Pokemon Go to do things that the game already wasn't doing. So of
Yeah, it's like
course,
they've proven that
yeah, but they also were welcoming.
monetization and support.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were welcoming of the skepticism. They go, look, it's okay to be skeptical. It's okay. We'd rather you, remain a player and be skeptical and let us show you that it will be business as usual. But it was pretty much the same exact call that I had last week, just with questions being asked by different creators from different parts of the world because of the time zone. Things like when is the actual handoff going to happen, which they don't have a date. These things take months. So for the immediate future, definitely nothing has changed because they're still sitting in the Niantic offices. They're still at Niantic, email addresses. They're still full Niantic employees. So there's definitely nothing changing. Again, we talked about we'll wake up one day and the Scopely logo will pop up on the screen when we boot the game, right? That's months out in the least. So that question was brought up again. Monetization practices, again, were brought up. And I'll also link in the description. Nick from Trainer Tips sat with Michael Staranka and did an in-person interview with him.
And that was a great interview. And I appreciated and loved Nick's response and approach to it, because he's like, you're saying this stuff, but I don't know. I don't believe you.
No, after every question, he's like, look, I believe you right now. He's like, but no, again, he was very realistic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of, I resonate with that, because this is our baby. This is our game.
Yeah.
And we've grown up with this. Like, we've created a podcast, a whole network. Like, we've experienced, like, we've traveled all around the world.
It's hard to not have an ownership mentality a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I really,
Yes.
I really covet it. So it's like I catch feelings, but.
Well, this is also, like, this game has gotten us through some of the most difficult times in both of our lives. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I can't imagine, it's helped many trainers that are listening to this podcast or watching this stream right now. In some way, shape, or form, it's created friendships, relationships, marriages. Like, look at Lee and Hex. Like,
Mm-hmm.
this game it does an amazing things, and it's great for your mental. Sometimes I would say it helps calm me down if, like, I get anxiety and I'm like walking around an airport and I'm like, let me just pull out the game real quick and just hard focus on this real quick, and it takes you away. I don't know. I can't say enough good things about it, and I just don't want it to go away or change drastically.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. It's like there's a reason we love it, and we love it because of what it is. So if we feel threatened that what it is going to be changing, it's like, no, 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 no. This is what I love. Like, go easy, slow your roll there a bit. One thing that
And
was
I'm
brought up,
actually worried.
good.
Sorry, I'm actually worried, like, low key, that it's not something that I think anybody's really thinking about, but the PvP coming to the phone, which was from the Nintendo Direct. I don't remember what that's called.
Pokemon
But
challenges.
challenge. So will that, because it's such, like, it'll give actual, like, physical console players a way to do it mobile, and then maybe Pokemon Go transfers into that, and then we see the fall of PvP in Pokemon Go. Like, that's a scary thought, because it is on your phone. It's easily accessible. Like, why would I play PvP on Go when I could just play it on my phone and have it, like, based on normal battles from the game's main series?
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know. So,
No.
like, those, and then it becomes more of just a, hey, here's events and catching Pokemon. And I don't know. One of the questions I asked was, about AR. Like, because they're separating, and, like, Niantic would have more time and availability to work on the AR, would, Scopely ever like come back, and like it was kind of like I feel it was like brushed over, but it was like I don't see that happening, but like because AR would be advanced further via Niantic, you'd think that they would want to talk to each other again in the future and revisit that. But
Yeah, but at the same time, they're cutting ties, right? They're saying goodbye. So it's like, it's not to
but
say
there's
that.
advances happening.
Yeah,
Like
but
I don't
AR
know.
isn't going to leave Pokemon Go, but the
No,
development
I
of AR,
know.
yeah, but Scopely doesn't
Yeah,
have an interest in AR like Niantic does.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
to
So
be
like
fair, Niantic is even shifting from AR to AI. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
so it's like, it's the future of that is probably going to be, will probably change before the technology even catches up to where it would want to be based
Yeah,
on
and I mean
today's
they did
standard.
say everything that's in the game currently as it is would be the same. It wouldn't change. There's no plans to change that. So you'd still have like your buddy and taking AR
Yeah.
photos the way there is now. Like all that stuff should be the same. So
Basher Ball God in the chat says, from a PvP person, it is broken enough that most people are looking forward to challenge. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we'll
see,
see.
that's
Yeah. Well, again, it's going to be, how is it going to, how are the battles going to behave? Is it going to be turn based like the main series? Because then it's still a different style battle.
yeah,
Like,
and then like like I asked, but it was like not the right time or place to ask that. But I did ask. I was like, but like the whole AR with like PvP would be so cool. Like to imagine like seeing that on stage, like that would be so cool.
did you see the
And
Peridot demo of multiplayer AR with Peridot? The first thing I thought of when
I
I
did
saw
not.
that demo, I was like, this imagine like gym battles in AR or
Well, that was
PvP.
that game that
Mm-hmm.
Niantic was toying around with and
Yeah.
going back and forth on Pong,
Yep.
and it's like that could easily be done with Pokemon. Well,
No.
not easily, but I just I
So
see like so many ideas and things that could be, and I feel like they're gonna fall off because there's just too much going forward.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
again, you got challenge coming out, so why would you invest in the AR? And then you've got challenge coming out, so why is like is there going to be a dip in player base? And it sounds like people have already thought about it. So
Yeah, but
I'm not the only one.
no, I agree, but I don't know. I think
It just makes me nervous. That's
when
all.
we've talked about like, oh well, Scopely will be providing resources to allow us to continue developing the game that we know and love. So does that just mean that the PvP woes, the GBL woes that this game has had will be mitigated because there will be budget, because there will be personnel? I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work
I mean, I
out.
hope that it's taken care of and that people can play the game the way that it's meant to be and people can fall in love with it or that have been hesitant because of those flaws get
Yeah.
into it. Like, I hope.
Yo, Coach Kev in the chat. What up, Coach
Coach, we were
Kev?
just talking about you and we're like,
Yo,
where's he been?
Coach Kev, what's going on? But no,
It's
it's
good to see you.
I one important thing that Nick did bring up in his interview with Michael Staranka was the concern of some in the community saying like, hey, this is, Scopely is owned by Savvy Games. Savvy Games is funded by Saudi Arabian, sovereign fund. Is all of my geo data and shopping habit data gonna then be sent to Saudi Arabia? And or what about all the data that I've built over the last 8 years in this game? And Michael Staranka was very clear in saying like, look, first of all, we only save the only amount of data that we need for the game to function. Everything else isn't saved. The data is stored here. It'll always remain on U.S. soil. It's still operating out of here. The data will not go over there. So it's that was something I know a lot of people had some concerns with. So I'll put a link in the description to Nick's interview. Definitely check it out. If you haven't seen Michael Staranka actually animated and talking and stuff like that, you may only know him as a Twitter account or something like that. Check the video out. One more thing I want to bring up. And this one kind of you kind of had to expect this a little bit. That out of Niantic Labs today says Evolving Niantic Spatial Inc. says today John Henke shared the following email with Niantic employees. Says Niantic's, as I shared last week, Niantic is splitting into two companies with the acquisition of our games business and team and the spin-off of our technology platform into Niantic Spatial Inc. Thank you for your patience as we work through to structure our new company that we are creating, which will be more focused on organization dedicated to delivering and the promise of geospatial AI. As we embark on a new journey at Niantic Spatial, we will need to operate as a startup organization focused on the road ahead. We carefully evaluated the structure we believe is needed for the new company, and after a lot of consideration, it became clear that some roles would not be required given our new focus. This week, we are sharing this news with the individuals whose roles are impacted. These decisions are never easy. They in no way reflect the individual's performance, and we understand their impact on people's lives. We deeply appreciate the talented individuals who helped us get here and for their many contributions, and we will support them as they transition to new opportunities. So,
Did you say layoffs?
I said layoffs, man. So new layoffs at
Okay.
Niantic. Now, with the games teams moving over to Scopely, right? And Niantic Spatial spinning to its own thing, I'd have to imagine that some of these roles are like administrative or in between, maybe not working for a specific game, but kind of worked in a games division. I don't know how that kind of, excuse me, I don't know how that all is going to shake out, but people losing their jobs is never a good thing, right? And the games industry has just taken a beating in the last 3 years. So tough to hear about this, and I hope everybody lands on their feet and gets something going. But we kind of saw this, coming because
Yep.
they're restructuring and doing new things. I think it's very interesting that they call out that they will need to operate as a startup organization. So that means they're going to probably be running lean and mean over at Ingress and Peridot. So we'll see how that all plays out. But as the Pokeball turns in the chat says layoffs, we talking layoffs? Yeah, man. Check out the link that it's up there. Niantic Labs, it's Niantic Spatial evolving, but Adam, that's a show, man. I definitely want to.
Whoa. Aren't we gonna talk about?
Oh yeah. One more fantastic thing that was found in the data mines. Some kind of raid / max battle potential invitation system, and the ability to invite to max battles. Now, before we get any further, data mining is against the TOS, and if anything you find in the
POS,
anything you find in the data mines could never be real. It's not substantiated. It's not confirmed. It's not live. It could never go live. It could sometimes go live. It could half go live. Take it with a grain of salt. And we're not the ones doing the data mining. But in the data mines, they found Max Battle Invite, a line of code that says Max Battle Invite. We talked about this at length since the release of Max Battle, saying this is the last bastion of IRL gameplay. They can't budge.
If they, like, I am a firm believer, and I'm saying this on March 20th, 2025. If they decide that max battles deserve the remote raid or the remote max battle treatment, that will ruin in-person play. That will single-handedly ruin in-person play.
I don't see how...
If you're listening,
dude,
or anybody that's working on this game, please do not make max battles remotable. Okay, that is literally the last thing that you need to do.
I really hope this, dude, it's bad.
I think this might be the thing that like tips me over the edge. I think this might be the thing that would, because I'm so excited, I'm so passionate about it. and I actually go out, and I've gone back into the community because of this, because there's a reason. And if you make them remotable, I feel like this is like I tip my hat and just say,
look, it's going to have to be pricey, but that doesn't make it right. Like, you know,
No,
because
it
now,
doesn't make it right at
now
all.
you're going to have 2 levels of consumable. You have your particles, and then maybe a paddle pass or a remote pass or something. You have to combine them. But why? Why? Is this simply an accessibility play? Oh, we want to open this up to more players. Or is this about the bank? I don't know.
I think it's strictly about the bank.
Ugh.
They no longer have the strict, it's got to be exploration and this and that. Like,
oh man,
it might be a little bit loose now, which, oh, please say it ain't so.
All right,
Please
well,
so.
on that note, we'll leave it on that. Let us know your thoughts on remote max battles. Please, no. But let us know what you think about that. You can check us out over at PokemonProfessor.com. You can just go to LuredUp.com too. That works. You can leave us a voicemail, LuredUp@PokemonProfessor.com. You can send us a text at 732-835-8639. Adam, outside of that, is that a show? You got anything else?
Will the shiny odds be any different?
For remote max battles?
No, just in general. Once the sale goes through.
No. It's going to be the same.
What about the way remote raids work?
It's going to be the same.
What about the gym system?
It's going to be the same.
What about remote raiding?
It's going to be the same.
What about the max battle system?
It's going to be the same.
Okay, monetization.
It's going to be the same.
Go Battle League.
It's going to be the same. Is this our meeting with Niantic? That's what it sounds like.
The trading system.
It's going to be the same.
What about routes?
It's going to be the same.
What about powering up Pokestops?
That'll be the same too. Michael Staranka hates that.
What about the weight share and the nomination process?
It's going to be the same.
Okay, campfire meetups and check-ins.
It's going to be the same.
What about feeding your buddy?
That's going to be the same. Guys, the game is going to be the same.
Okay, that's all I got. All right,
yeah,
that's all I got.
The game will be the same. That's the main takeaway. Thank you, everyone here in the chat. We appreciate you. For everyone else that's listening, keep training, trainers. Thanks so much.